వెల్కమ్ టు అగస్త్య టాక్స్ అండి. ఈరోజు టాపిక్లో సైన్స్ అండ్ రిలీజన్, వీటి మధ్య డిఫరెన్సెస్ ఏంటి, కామన్ ఏంటి, ఇవి రెండు ప్యారలల్ లైన్సా, ఓకేనా, నథింగ్ కామనా, దట్ ఈస్ ద మెయిన్ పాయింట్. సెకండ్ ఆస్పెక్ట్ ఏంటంటే, ఫస్ట్ ఇండస్ట్రియల్ రెవల్యూషన్ which was started, ఫస్ట్ ఇండస్ట్రియల్ రెవల్యూషన్ 18th సెంచరీలో స్టార్ట్ అయింది ఇన్ బ్రిటన్. నెక్స్ట్ సెకండ్ ఇండస్ట్రియల్ రెవల్యూషన్ ఇన్ ద మిడ్ ఆఫ్ 19th సెంచరీ, ఎర్లీ ఆఫ్ 20th సెంచరీ, రెస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ది యూరప్, నార్త్ అమెరికా, జపాన్, ఎక్స్ట్రా. యూ కెన్ సీ like science is evolving. Science చూస్తే is evolving exponentially. Science evolve అవుతా ఉంది. బట్ రిలీజియన్ అంటే సైన్స్ ఈజ్ మెటీరియల్ వరల్డ్. సైన్స్ ఆపరేట్స్, as far as now science is operating on material world. I think that slowly it goes into the spiritual world. That's what I believe. ఈ రిలీజియన్ it works on spiritual world, but it has the capability to work on material world as well. But our knowledge museum, we will do that topic in some other episodes. ఇప్పుడు కరెంట్ ఎగ్జిస్టింగ్ సినారియో తీసుకుంటే రిలీజియన్ అనేది స్పిరిచువల్ వరల్డ్ సంబంధించి, సైన్స్ అనేది మెటీరియల్ వరల్డ్ సంబంధించి, బట్ బోత్ కెన్ బి ఆపరేట్ ఇన్ బోత్ వరల్డ్స్. దట్ టాపిక్ I don't want to divert current topic, so that what I am restricting myself just as a comparison. So science now, the current days law, robotics, artificial intelligence, quantum physics, the growth, everybody sees the growth of science. But spirituality, you take top 3 religion practices. You take either Islam based on Quran, Christianity based on Bible, and Hindu on a term. I have my own reservations. There is no such called Hindu. Adi Hindu anedi we'll do another episode. For time being, we will use the word Hindu. The people in India, they are called Hindu, but that is not the right word to use. But as far as I know, there is no such Hindu, because Hinduism lo entante there is no such, if you follow this scripture or these rules, you called as Hindu. There are many, you can name it, Vedas, Upanishads. That topic we'll discuss. For now, we'll as Hindu. So Hindus we can take as some scriptures. So religion's background, so these religion practices, we can see from 18th century to until now, what is the evolutions in each religion, evolutions ఎలా ఉన్నాయి compared to science. That is very important. We have to compare how science is evolved from 18th century. We are just taking from just 18th century. You take any religion, how they evolved. The main difference ఏంటంటే, you take a science, there is a collaboration. Science law, you can name it, one scientist did one experiment in somewhere, okay, it doesn't matter a person Christian or Hindu, it doesn't matter. That person experiment results other person ki use అవుతున్నాయి. It to proceed is experiments. One Christian, for example, we can take as one Christian did on science experiment. He proceeded some extent. Then another scientist, you can as Hindu or like Muslim, he can continue that experiment to complete. So there is no like religion, oh, that guy was like a Christian, I can't. There is no, first of all, in science, there is no concept of religion. They are scientists. That's it. There is only one label, scientist. If one scientist did something, other scientist will pick from there, or he can use whatever that scientist did from his experiments. He can use in his own. Like there is a clear collaboration across the globe. That's why science is evolving. There is no color, religion, caste, race, what not, like, there is no difference. That is what the beauty of the science. That's what we can see too much so-called we considering as the development or like whatnot, the growth in the science. That's what people are going to moon or space or Mars, whatnot. In any industry, in mobile industry, every way you can see the robotics, the way it is going to change in the coming days, especially with the robotics, quantum physics and everything, space stations, everything. But comes to religion, because the top so-called religious leaders, they are not sitting from each religion. Why? If we take top 3 religions, like you can name as Islam. Why top scholars, for example, from one religion? Christianity, top scholars of in that religion, top scholars of Hindu. Why they are not sitting together, working, collaborating, okay, and to come up, slowly combining the commons of all the religions? What is the common among all religions? What are the disputes? What are the, not disputes, what are the differences between those religions? How to work it out? Why they are not trying to form a universal religion? This is the thought from great personality, Swami Vivekananda. He mentioned in the 18th century, his ambition was the humans need to have, we are humans. We need to have one universal religion to grow ourselves. And again, combining, it is not only like, he was aspiring, not only that universal religion, science and religion need to work together. That was his that was his desire. Like he was strongly, forcing the need for the universal religion and combining both science and religion. They have to work together so that you can see the beauty and all the humans will get benefited. That's what the current generations need to come forward positively. You need to ask your top religious scholars. Don't create disputes. What is the common? For example, one common is belief. Okay, that is a belief is one common. What are the commons are there? Why there are differences? How to resolve those differences? Trying to move towards forming a universal religion. When these happens, when universal religion and science and religion working together, then our humans will move as one. We will have peace. No fightings in the name of religion or God or anything. So that's it for today's session. We will meet in other session. Thank you for watching. Bye.